In this video, I am going to discuss assignment number 3. Actually, in this assignment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to revise what we have studied in previous 2 or 3 videos. Right. So in here, exercise number 1, so which will cover the styles, how to apply styles, table of content, and indexes, how to create index page, right? So in here, you are asked to type the following paragraphs, especially in separate pages in MS Word document, and save the document as animals in Sri Lanka in your working directory, right? Okay, then I open Word application, right? So in here I have already create a folder called assignment number 3, which is on the desktop. So I'm going to save my documents on inside that folder, right? Okay, then I'll take a blank document. So I create the blank document and I save this document as assignment. Yeah, actually, in here this asked to save as animals in Sri Lanka, right? So I go to the desktop and then I search assignment number 3 folder, right? Then I save this one as animals. Uh, yeah, animals in Sri Lanka. All right. Okay. Then I keep this document in left side. So sometimes your ribbon may be collapsed, right? So in that case, click on any tab and right click on your ribbon, right? Right click on your ribbon and then you can active this. You can show this ribbon, right? So without collapsing, right? So for time saving, I have already typed this text in text document, so therefore I paste those text into my document in separate pages, right? So I'll take one by one, right? So this is the paragraph number 1, animals in Sri Lanka. Okay, I paste those text in page 1. Then I go to the next page. You know how to go to the next page by using control and enter key. You can go to the next page. All right, press control with enter key. Then you will have page number 2. Then I'll go to the page number 3. Then I copy the next paragraph. All right, and then I'll take the other paragraph. Okay, like this. All right, okay, so that's about the text, right? And then the styles are given, right? So actually those are the customized styles, so we have to create a new styles, right? So you have to create new styles based on the available styles in your Word document, right? So first of all, let's see how to create a style, right? So go to the home tab and then you will have this styles category, right? So you can go to the styles category. So by you can click on this arrow which is on right hand bottom corner of the category, right? And then in here you can have this window, styles window, right? So I maximize this styles window. So on here, right, in here there are 3 options, 3 buttons, right? So in here there's option called new style, new style. So you can use this option, new style. So in here you can create a style, right? So in this exercise, just create style called H1, H1. So you can base this your new style on the available styles. So you can based. So in here it says based on heading 1, all right? So it says the based on heading 1, right? Heading 1, and then some styles are mentioned in here, right? So based on heading 1, and then font effect is single underline and alignment is center, right? So in here font effect is underline, so you can use the underline, right? So underline and then yeah, underline and the alignment is center. Okay, then you can align in center alignment, right? Like this, center. So you can see this preview, right? So our style name is H1. So this is based on heading 1, right? So if you want this can style type, you can select the style types, right? So I keep style type as paragraph, right? So if you want, you can change as character or it may be a table, likewise, right? So but this is in paragraph, right? So based on heading 1, and then apply underline and align in center, all right? Okay, and then by click OK, it will be added to this styles list, right? Okay, and now this is our new style. So if you want, you can apply this, right? So I'll apply to the this title. You can select the title and then apply the H1 style, right? H1 which is in here, right? So you can search in here. So this is the style H1, right? So likewise, you can apply the formatted styles into your uh, document, right? So that is H1, right? So that is H1, and then next one H2 and H3. So in here, go to styles window, create new style, and then next one is H2, and which is based on heading 2, and then the font is italic, right? And then alignment is left, okay, based on heading 2, italic, font effect, and then alignment in left, okay, that is H2, and create next one H3, and then based on heading 3, and then italic. Okay, that's about on the H3, right? Now we have H1 style, H2 style, and H3 style, right? So then you can apply those styles into your document, right? So in your animals in Sri Lanka should be formatted using H1 heading, and then next one H2. This mammals should be H2, all right? And then elephants and leopard, and then this golden. Sorry, these titles should be in H3 style, right? So I'll select those titles, right? So select the elephant first and press the control key, then select the next one, leopard, and go to next one. While holding the control key, select this one, and then apply H3. Otherwise, you have to apply separate. But in here, you can apply uh, at once, right? So in here, yeah, the one more thing. So once if you apply these headings, right? So if you want to change this format of these headings at once, right? So in here HT, I'll take HT. So this is HT, this is HT, this is HT. So no need to change in each and every place, right? So just you can change on this style. So you can modify this, right? So I'll right click on H3 and go to modify, right? So this is H3, right? So yeah, this one, right? So no need to select this one actually. So you can go to the H3 style and then modify. So if you want, you can modify this. If you want, you can change this color, right? I'll change this color. It will be easy to understand this, right? So then I change this color and then I'll bold it and okay. Now you can see the text which was applied heading to H3 style has been changed according to the modified style. All right, so you can modify at once. All right, so no need to change each and every place. What you have to do, you have to modify this style. Then it will be applicable, which are already applied this heading style. Right, so I'll change this color, right, and then click OK. Right, so yeah, I'll keep this default color. So this is the default color. This one, think it was in this color, right? Now, no, think yeah, I'll take the next one. Say usually that is color like this, right? Okay. Okay, now I have applied H1, H2, and H3. So if you want, you can justify these paragraphs, right? So you can justify these paragraphs one by one. Oh, you can take all the paragraph at once if you want, and then I'll select the entire document and then I keep line space as say 1.5. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so that's about this line spacing and the paragraph formatting. Okay, so that's about the question number 2, 3, 4, and then insert the pictures of mammals into the paragraph as shown above, right? So you can insert these pictures as you want, right? So I go to the page number 2, right? So that's about the element. I go to the elephant. So go to the insert tab, insert pictures. So I go to the assignment number 3 folder. which is on desktop, assignment number 3. So because I have already downloaded those images and then placed on my folder, then I'll select the elephant image and insert. All right. So once if you insert the image, you can resize this, right? So if you want, you can change this mode of this wrap text, right? And then you can move this this image of this elephant into the place that you wish, right? So like this, and then you can apply the border as well, right? So you can apply the border, and then you can change this contrast and brightness if you want, right? Likewise, you can do the formatting as you want, right? Then if you want, you can use some effects, right? So you can do those things, right? So when you submit this assignment, you are free to this formatting, right? So that's up to you, right? So you can resize, right? So that's about the elephant, and then this is about leopard. I go to the insert pictures, and then I use this image and select the image and insert this, and then again I can change this wrap text mode, and then you can move this image, right? Otherwise you can't move this image as you wish, right? And then the best thing is you can download these images at the beginning, and then you can insert these images as you want, right? So once if you insert the image, right, so this is a default wrap text mode, inline text. You can change this mode, and then you can hear this your image as you wish, right? So if you want, you can insert some frame, right? So the image border like this, right? So you can do these things, right? So even if you want, you can use these kind of pictures board, right? So like you can do these things, right? Okay, so that's about the images, right? So even if you want to insert image in here, just you can search this text in Google, right? So you can go to the Google, and then can search these images, all right? So you can have these images, right? So and then you can download this image into your PC, right? So I'll take some images like this, all right? So I'll take this one, and then save this image on my folder, all right? Okay, I'll give name called animals in SL, all right? And then it's better to insert the image into here. Go to insert pictures, and so this is my picture, all right? So once if you insert this image, you can change this wrap text format, right? And then you can uh, insert the border something like this, right? So once if you click on this image, then you will have this picture tools tab. Then you can use this tab to format your picture, right? Like this, right? So okay, that's enough. So when you're doing these things, you have to save your document continuously, right? So you have to save your document time to time. So I use this shortcut, or you can use the control with S, key S from the keyboard to save your document. Okay, that's about inserting images into your document. And the next one is uh, insert two blank pages as first and second page of the document. You asked to insert blank pages into your document, right? So and then you have to insert those pages at the beginning, right? So as first and second page, right? So I'll go to the starting point of my document. So you can go to the insert, all right? So in here you can insert the blank page. Okay, all right. Go to the first page of the document and insert the blank page. Right now I have two blank pages of my document. Right. Okay. So in here it says the next one, insert the page numbers into the document as follows. Right. Format the first two page numbers with Roman numbers and the other page numbers with Arabic numbers starting from one. Right. Okay. I go to the first page, right? So you can change this zoom level of your document from here, or you can use the control key. While holding the control key, you can scroll your mouse, right? So then you can change the the zoom level of your document, right? So I keep my document like this so that I can see the uh, number of pages in screen, right? Okay, so in here you can find the zoom level is 89%, right? So I'll go to the insert and page number, right? First of all, I want to insert the Roman numbers, right? And then uh, the second page onwards, I want to insert the Arabic numbers, right? That means I have to break my document into two sections, right? So I'll go to the second page of the document and go to the layout tab. So in here there's an option called break. So in here I can use the section break, right? So I'll use the section break. All right, so I'll click the section break, and then when you double click on the header section, you can see this is section 1. So this is section 2. This is section 1. That means first two pages belong to section 1, the other pages belong to section 2, right? So how can we do this? Go to the second page, go to the layout tab, and in here there's option called break. So in here we can use the section break option, right? There's option called next page, right? So if you look at this option carefully, and then when you go to this option, it's better to read this option, right? So in here just insert the section break and start a new section on the next page. All right, that means that, so currently I am in a page number 2. So when you use this option, uh, insert a section break and start a new section on the next page. That means the new section starting from the next page onward, right? Okay, now I have already break my document into two sections. Now I can insert the page numbers. Go to insert tab, go to page numbers, right? So in here, first of all, I want to use Roman numbers. So therefore, I format the numbers, numbering format into Roman number style. Click OK, and then I can paste the page numbers in my document. Right, go to the bottom of page, and then I use the right hand bottom corner. Right, now you can see first two pages are in Roman number system, and the next section starting from the Arabic, but that is starting from 3, number 3, right? That is continuing from the previous section, because these two are 1 2, this one starting from 3, right? The numbering format is okay, but we have to start from the uh, 1. Then I'll go to this number, I'll select this number. So what I have to do, if you want, you can close this header and then go to the second section. Second section. Right now I am in the second section, that is page number 3. Go to insert page number. Then from here we can change the format. Right. So this is the default format, and then so by default it's continue from the previous section. Right. So I can start at 1. Right. I can start in from 1. I'll select start at what and click OK. Now you can see the second section starting from page number 1, right? Page number 1. Okay, so that's about the page numbering. And then next part is 1.8, insert a table of content of the first page. Ah, so in here you ask to insert the table of content on the first page of the document, right? So I zoom up to say 130, right, or 20. Okay, then I go to the first page. Now I'm going to insert the table of content. I go to the first page of the document, go to references tab, and then from here we can insert the table of content, right? If you want, you can go to the custom table of content, and then you can select the any format. Now we can see, so in here we use H1, H2 and the H3 as heading styles, right? So you can see those heading styles are here. Even if you want, if you use H3, right? So you can select this options. So you can go to the options. So this H1 is first, that is the level 1, H2 is second level, H3 is third level. If you have used H4, which is on here, if it is not here, you can mark here. All right, so mark the, you can specify the level of the heading. All right, so here we can specify the level of the heading. So this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 3, because we have customized the heading styles. All right. So in here we can select any format. All right. So any style, you can use the modern style, right? So or classic or whatever style, right? Or formal, right? Whatever style that you wish, and click OK. Right, then nicely you can have this table of content style. Right, you know the usage of the table of content. So if you want, you can move the page number 4, move this say leopard, the title leopard. You can press the control key and click on this title, then it will be directed to the relevant uh, page. Right, okay, that's about the table of content. And then it says the next one is insert the caption for the above figures. You are asked to insert captions for these images, these figures, right? So you can label these figures. All right, so this one. All right, so select the image, go to references tab and insert captions. All right, click OK. So you can label this image, right? So this is animals in Sri Lanka. All right. Okay, and then I center this label and go to this image, references, insert caption, and click OK. And these are say elephants, and center. This is leopard. Select the image, go to the references tab, insert caption, click OK. All right, leopard and center line. All right, go to the next image, go to references, insert caption, OK. All right, golden. All right, then I center this label. Likewise, we can label the images or pictures and then uh, align as we want. Right, so, okay. And then next one is insert table of figures. You asked to insert table of figures. We have used this labeling option, that is we have used the captions. Then go to the page number 2 and go to the references tab. All right, and then here we use insert caption option. Right, so in here we can insert uh, in, table of figures. All right, table of figures. So in here also we can use any you can change this format. All right, and then you can insert this list of figures like this. Right, so this is a table of content, these are list of figures. Okay, so this figures, actually there are 4 figures in my document, right? So I have used the captions, insert caption option to label those images, and then I insert a list of figures. Okay, so that's about the list of figures. And then next one is creating index page. Creating index page, you can create the index page by using the references tab. You know how to use this references tab for creating index. Actually these are the index entries: leopards, deer, cobra, elephants. All right, okay. Then first of all I'll go to my document and then select this, mark these words. Right, so first one is the leopards. Right, so the next one is, if you want to search a particular word in your document, how can you search this? You can use the control key with F, control F. Right, you can find this word in uh, our document. Right, so then I search this, right, leopard. All right, and then I can move, right, to place where those words are available. Right, so this is the first location that we made this word. Then I'll select this word, go to references tab, and then in here there's an option called mark entry. Mark entry. All right, and then we can mark those entries, right? So I can mark uh, those entries throughout this document by using this mark all option. If you use the mark, it should be marked on here, only in here. But once if you use the mark all option, uh, this word will be marked throughout the document. I'll just mark all option. Then you can see this document, this tool or the MS Word application takes some references, right? Some reference for this word leopard. Likewise, I'm going to mark the other words as well. Next one is deer. All right, deer. I can search this word, go to the navigation, deer. All right, okay. So in here, right, then I select this word and go to the mark entry and then mark all. Right, and the next one is elephant. Can search this word, elephant. All right, so not in here, the document. Yeah, elephants actually in this. Yeah, elephants. All right, so I'll select this word and go to mark entry from the references tab. All right, and then mark all. Right, and next one is cobra. Can search this word, cobras. The cobra. Yeah, that is not here. Can search this word, right? Yeah, cobras. Earlier, I think I had a spelling mistake. I'll select the word, go to mark entry, and code. Right. So now you can see these references, right? They take some references. Actually, we don't need this reference, right? So therefore, we can hide this reference, right? So actually, how can we hide this? Go to the home tab, right? So within the paragraph category, there is an option called show and hide. All right, so you can now this option is enabled. We can disable this one. Then those references will be hide, right? Like this, right? I'll hide these references from the user, and then I can insert the index page at the uh, bottom of the document or as a last page of the document. I'll go to the last page of the document and then I can have a new page. I use the control enter key. All right. So by press control enter key combination, I can have a blank page at the end of the document and go to the references tab. Then from here we can insert index. All right. So in here also we can use any uh, a format, right? You can use any format as you wish, right? You can use the tab leaders, right? And click OK. Okay, so likewise we can create the index page. Okay, that's about the index page. The next one is format only the last page of the document as the landscape page. All right, so how can we change this orientation of this page? Select the page, that is the last page. Go to the home tab, not the home tab, go to the layout tab. So from here, we can change the orientation. But if you want some more options, you can go to the page setup window, page setup window. So then in here, we can change the orientation. So default one is portrait. The the selected one is landscape. So you can select. So this is for whole document or the selected section, or you can select. So where this orientation is applied, right? So actually, so this section means the section number 2 because we have two sections, right? If you apply the whole document, so this orientation is applied for the whole document. But what we want to change the orientation of the uh, last page, only last page. So what we have to do, we have to break this page as a separate section, right? So we have to break this page as a separate section. So how can we break? I'll go to the page number 4 and then again I go to the break option from the layout tab, breaks, and then I use the section break. So if we want, we can verify the section break. So how can we verify? So you can double click on this header section, right? So then we can confirm that. So this is section 3. This is section 2. That is page number 4 belong to section 2. The next page or the page number 5 belong to section 3. Sometimes your page numbering uh, it has been restart, right? So in that case, what you have to do, you can go to the footer section and go to page number and go to the format of the page numbers, and then now you can see it's this start at one has been selected. So you can select the continue from the previous section and click OK. Then this will be labeled as page number 5, right? So we can verify that page number 4 belong to section 2, page number 5 belong to section 3. Now what I want to do, I want to change the layout of the page number 5. Now I keep this page as a separate section. Now I go to the layout and then go to the page setup window. So now I can apply the orientation as landscape only for this section. Only for this section. So I select this page. I select this page. Go to the layout. Go to the page setup window. Then I change the orientation. Then from here we can select a selected section. Now I have selected the section number 3 and click OK. Okay. Now the only the section number 3 or the page which are in section number 3, in this case we have only one page in landscape orientation. All right, so how we do this, right? So in here select the page, go to the layout, go to the page setup window, and then select the orientation. So from here select the selected section, right? Not the whole document, right? So and click OK. Okay, likewise, we can change the orientation in selected section. The last part is insert a watermark text. Do not copy into your document. So how to insert a watermark into your document, right? So let's see how to insert a watermark into your document, right? So I'll go to the document. I'll go to the document. So in order to insert a watermark, go to a design tab, go to design, and then from here there is option called watermark. All right. So these are the general default watermark, confidential and do not copy. So if you want, you can use this default watermarks, or you can use the your own, or you can customize this watermark. All right. So you can use this text watermarks. Right. So these are the text, right? So if you want, you can use say I'll use the say UOP, right? So in here they use the do not copy, so that is default one, and click OK, right? So now you can see those watermarks are there, right? So uh, those since this image the images are there, those are not visible clearly, but in here you can see, right? So if you move these images, you can see those watermarks are in your document, right? So in here, all right, all right, like this, all right, like this, all right. Opera then likewise, right? Okay, so that's about the exercise number 1 of the assignment 3, and then next one is exercise number 2. Okay, then I save this one as animals in Sri Lanka, and then I close this one, and then I'll go to the exercise number 2. So that is say I save exercise number 2, right? So I'll take the new document from the application for the Word, take the blank document. I save this one as say exercise number 2, all right? So I'm going to save this one as just the ex2, all right? And then so in here, the first of all you are asked to change this settings, page settings, right? So you know how to change these settings, right? Go to the layout, and then using the page setup window, you can change these settings, right? So here by default these settings are in inch, right? Inch in units, right? But if you are given the units in centimeters in some assignments, you will be given these units in centimeter, right? So in that case you have to change these units, right? So let's see how to change these units, right? So in order to change these units, go to the file, and go to options. Then from here you can have a word options window. So from here there is a link called advanced. Go to the advanced link, and then in here uh, there is an option called units. So there is a yeah, under this display category, there is a there is a here show measurement in units. So there is a drop down list, all right, so which will display the number of units. So default one is inch, right? So if you want, you can customize into the centimeters, and click OK. All right, click OK. Now your document units change to the centimeters. All right. Now you can go to the layout. So in here, disable this collapse option of the ribbon. All right. Now I go to the layout tab, and then go to the page setup window. All right. So I keep this on the right side. All right. Go to the page setup window. So from here we can change the page margins. So default one is 2.54. You ask to put say 2.0 top. The bottom one is say 2.0. Left one is say 1.5. The right one is say 1.5. So in here default tab stop position is zero point 0.5. So if you want, you can change that one as well, right? Okay, and then we discussed the about this gutter margins, right? So if you want, you can put some gutter, right? So which will allocate some space for binding purpose, right? And you can apply this formattings for the whole document and click OK, right? So here, say some margins are outside of the printable area, so you can fix this, right? Okay. Okay, so likewise, we can change the default units. So that's what I want to highlight, right? So from here you can use the change the default tab stop position, right? So go to the layout and this paragraph category, under the paragraph category. So from here you can go to the lay tabs, right? So in here this is the default tab stop position 1.27. So if you want, you can use say zero point 0.5, right? And click OK. So you can change it, right? So that's about the part one of exercise number two. And then next one is using how to use this sub numbering. So we discuss this, right? So for time saving, I just take this text from the text document, right? So I take this list item from the text document. Okay, I just copied this list item, right? Okay, and then I'll select this item and go to the paragraph category and select this numbering style. So in here I use this numbering style, this one. Okay, and once if you select this numbering style, it will be apply this list items. Then you can change this sub numbering, right? This should be 1.1. Then you can place your cursor in front of this item 2, right? And then you can use the this increase and decrease the indent, right? So this should be increase the indent like this, right? This should be in level say this is 1, this is level 2. You can increase this one into level 3 like this. All right, so you can increase this set into level uh, 4 like this. So you can select the entire item list, that is these 4 items, and then you can increase the indent at once, right? So like this, all right? So if you made mistake something like this, you can decrease the indent, all right? So yeah, actually this is 1.1, yeah, physical science. uh, you can increase again, right? Like this, and then this should be in level 2, 1 point, yeah, 1.12, right? So these two items should be in level 4, right? So you can select these two items and increase at once, all right? And then you can select these. This should be in level 2, and you can use the tab key as well. You can press the tab. So if you want to advance the level, you can use the shift with tab, right? Or you can use increase or decrease indent option. So I'll select these four and increase the indent like this. Okay, so that's about the numbering with the sub numbering styles. Okay, okay. Then I go to the next part of the exercise, that is 2.3. It says create the following text using the tabs. Right, the first one is center tab, next one left tab, decimal tab, right tab, and the bar tab. Right. So I'll go to the next page of my document. Right. Okay. So in here, now you know how to customize a tab, right? So you know default tab stop position is a point 0.5 inch, right? So I go to the paragraph category, right? And then you will have this paragraph window, right? So on left bottom corner of this window, you have a tabs button, right? So you can click on this tabs button, then you will have this tabs window, right? So in here we can customize the tab stop position, right? So since the first one is center tab, I'll take say stop position is say 1 centimeter, right? So that is center tab, and I select alignment is center and set the stop position, right? And then second one is left align tab, right? So since this is a centimeter in measurement, so I'll take the next stop position as a 4.5 in centimeter, and that is a left align, right? There is no tab lead, and then I set it, right? Okay, and then next one is a decimal tab. Decimal tab. I take that one from say 8.5. Stop position is 8.5. That is a decimal in alignment, right? And set the stop position and the alignment. And then next one is right align tab. Then I take that one is in say 14 centimeter, and that is a right align and set it. And then final one is bar tab. Then I put that one from say 15 centimeter, and then from the alignment I have to set bar, right? So this is bar alignment, and set the tab and click OK. So once if you customize the tabs, you can see the stop position from here, right? So I resize the document like this. Okay, now start from the table header. Yeah, actually this data header. And I press the tab key, then it will stop at centimeter one. So that is center line tab. So this is course code. Sorry, this is course code. Then press the tab key, and then next one is a course name, right? And then press the tab key. It will stop in 8.5 in centimeter. So that is course fee. And press the tab key. This is say course duration, course duration. And press the tab key. Then it will print the bar and press enter. Right. Okay. First code is say C not one, and then press the tab key. Content is say MS Office. Press the tab key. Post fee is say 10,000, like this. This in decimal tab stop position, and next one is course duration, that is 40 hours. All right. Press enter. So likewise, you can enter the content like this, right? Okay, then this is AutoCAD, and press the tab key, 12,000, say 12,500. Press the tab key, then the duration, that is 40 hours, like this. So what we have to do, we have to enter the content, right? So this is CCNA. Press the tab key, that is 50,000, and then here to 80 hours. Press the tab key, say C4, versus say hardware and then 12,500. Likewise, we can enter the content, right? So, okay, so this is how we customize the tab. That means we can change the default tab to position. Okay, so now you can go to the next exercise. So I'll discuss next exercise in next video. Okay, thank you.